Hello Gemini and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your next 7 days tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. Oh, 2 cards. Let's see what that is about. We have love, self-love first and foremost with that card. Can also be new love, renewed love, doing something that you love. We have spirit guide. So you're being guided, and for those of you who are psychic or talk to spirit guides, quite a powerful energy as well. You might have powerful instincts. You might be guided in a particular direction. So let's see what we have for you. I'm going to pull you an angel card. Message for our lovely Geminis. Thank you for the next 7 days. Angel Spirits Guides. Career transition. Archangel Shamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Just so much focus on money and career this week, but let's see what we have. And that's with the majority of signs. So let's see what we have for you, Gemini. Message for our lovely Geminis. Thank you for the next 7 days. All right, what do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Message for Gemini. We have the Emperor. He just kind of started coming out upright and then has gone reversed. So we'll take it as reversed. Which can generally represent an abuse of power and authority. It's likely to be a person if that's the case, or a company. We have the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the Hanged Man, 3 of Cups, the Sun. I like that with the 2 of Swords in this reading. The Strength card. And the 7 of Wands. Let's pull an additional card for you. Clarify the Emperor. Don't particularly like the Emperor reversed. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Angel Spirits Guides. Message for Gemini. Thank you. I mean, you would say that as well if this was a love romance relationship reading as well, it would be the same message. Somebody who has abused their position in some way, not acted in a correct manner, fitting their position or what you expected them. You know, this is that kind of energy. Extra card for the Emperor reversed. Thank you. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Swords, yeah. I think that there's news coming in to do with the new here, Gemini, and you're just kind of like, I'm doing it. And it feels like drawing the line under this situation is what I'm getting, because there's new energies coming in. that I feel are allowing you to release from this Emperor. The Ten of Swords can be a painful ending, or the end of maybe something that has been painful. We can feel persecuted. We can feel betrayed, stabbed in the back, scapegoated, hung out to dry, you know, that kind of scenario, which you might well have felt. This is that kind of scenario. So I feel that you're kind of like saying, I'm moving in this direction. The Page of Pentacles can be very good in terms of the beginnings of new, the beginnings of change for you, where finally good news comes in. This can be very positive in linked with the potential of new pathways, a message coming in that could be good news for you that links with some kind of new pathway. Very good in terms of new career, new business opportunities. But I feel that it brings an end to this situation. Pretty big reading. I mean, the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups is kind of an indicator here, Gemini, that this is likely somebody who is saying, can we just move on and put it behind us and come together? It could also be a friendship circle, or your family might be saying, move on, with the Six of Wands. And maybe you didn't listen to them before. But either way, this feels like you are moving on. I think that you have let something go before, but this time you're not. I think you're bringing in the necessary changes. The Five of Swords, yeah. Five of Swords can be when someone does something disrespectful to us. And there's levels to that. It can be extremely hurtful. This can be a group of people. It could be the way a company operates. It can also be a person. And there is a focus here on a significant issue. Somebody who, or a place that does not conduct themselves in the right way, to the point where you've gone through a painful experience here. And you're realizing that you have to bring change in. And the Five of Swords can be about someone being disrespectful to you, hurtful, is asking, can we just move on and come together again? And this can be as a team. Can we move on from that issue? Can we just put it behind us? There is a kind of like ego approach with this. Somebody who has an ego approach, the fact that they're not really appreciating the effect whatever they do has on you, either as a company or as an individual. They might also fuel that sense of environment as well, where everyone's in it for themselves, you know, not afraid to step over people to get ahead, not afraid to do whatever it takes to get ahead. Doesn't matter whether, they, throw you under the bus, scapegoat you, claim your work, all of this kind of scenario. Whatever the scenario is, they'll just do whatever it takes to get ahead. I feel that they did something and now they're kind of like saying, oh, let's just put it behind us and move on. But you're not. And that's a good thing. The Two of Swords with the Sun is a good thing that you're actually saying, well, actually, no, I can't move on from this now, because you're seeing the light, and seeing the light in this scenario is a very positive thing. Because you've waited, and I feel that you have given time. You have given this place or person time to do the right thing, to see if things were going to change. And now you're going to face it and deal with it. And that's the Seven of Wands and the Strength card as well. Standing your ground, not backing down, not letting something go, but actually standing, taking a position now and doing what you need to do. Not waiting anymore. Because you've waited enough. It just feels like that light bulb goes over your head and you're realizing You're seeing the light in a scenario and realizing that it feels like this person or place doesn't feel like it's right for you. Self-love. Like I said, this could also be in matters of the heart too. Okay, what do we have for Gemini? Any other information for the next 7 days? Air signs are getting big readings this week. We have Temperance. Yeah. This is deep down in your truth, you're ringing in the changes, deep, profound change. The Temperance energy is very much about deep down, I know what I need to do in my truth. And it can be to bring that sense of balance back in your life. It's about ending something. And it's about ringing in the changes, because deep down in your truth, you feel that's the right thing to do. It's time for change. It's time to adapt and adjust. It's time to ring in the changes, to bring that sense of balance and harmony into your life. And the Death card is an ending. It's a card of out with the old, in with the new. It's the Phoenix Rising card. The Phoenix actively destroys the old in order to bring in the new and to be reborn. There's a rebirth energy with this. But it feels deep down in your truth, you're feeling something needs to end here. I feel here, Gemini, that's going to be on the back of wanting to plant new seeds and move in a different direction career-wise, or starting over and looking at the practicalities of how you start over in a different direction. That could be in terms of, again, love, romance, relationships. And that's what I'm seeing here. I think that you're bringing something to an end, because again, with the Ten of Swords, I always say it's when those dark clouds start lifting, because you deal with a problem, you face it head on. You don't allow yourself to go through an experience where you've given somebody enough time to, or a place enough time, or the benefit of the doubt, to realize that, things don't look like they're going to change, and you can't keep on moving on and, saying, oh, it's okay, let's come together, let's put it behind us. This just feels like not this time. And that feels like a good thing, because there is an opportunity for that sense of the new day to dawn, pushing away those dark clouds and embracing the new energies. And that's what I'm seeing for you. The additional message here, Gemini, as well, is that you might have already decided that you're not happy with a current place, for example, or a current relationship, but you were biding your time. You were biding your time. You knew what needed to be done, but you were biding your time until you got your ducks in a row. Could be a new career avenue, starting over, getting the practicalities sorted out in terms of ending a relationship potentially as well. So this can be also that kind of scenario, but it definitely feels like that sense of out with the old, in with the new. But realizing that the end is just the beginning, and you get to actually plant new seeds that will sprout, that will bring you something stable, secure for the long term, which doesn't feel like what you're experiencing right now. And that's what I'm seeing here. I feel that you're taking a stance this week and dealing with it. I'm saying this week, next 7 days, because you're seeing the light. And not putting up with the current situation any longer. And that's what I'm seeing here. Let's pull you some affirmations. But free will, everyone has their own journey. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Message for Gemini. Opportunity and abundance is all around me. And it is. There is that sense of light after dark. Again, the sun, good news, celebration, joy, happiness, seeing the light. We have, I let go of what does not serve me with ease. All right, final message for Gemini, thank you. We have moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Gemini, the other thing that actually just dropped in, and I do want to say it as well, because we have these kind of energies of love and career transition as well, this could also be linked with a relationship at work ending, and you feeling that it's time to get another job. That can be the scenario as well, because again, these things can sometimes be intertwined, and that would be this reading too. Again, the specifics may change for some of you, but ultimately the message remains the same. It feels like you're deciding to move on from a situation because it serves you, because you're seeing the light, and you might just be biding your time and waiting for the right thing to turn up. So that's what I'm seeing as well, Gemini. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful next 7 days. I will see you next time.